everyone, it's Stef from the KulaKREW. Today I'll be creating a poster calendar at Kulapix.com. Let's go over to the calendar section and select poster calendar and choose our size. I'm going to select 24 by 36 inches. Choose if I want Canadian or American holidays. Our starting month, let's make that June. And our starting year. Select continue. And it now brings me to the theme page. If you want to get creative and design your own from scratch, choose the design your own template. Within each theme, you'll notice there are sub-themes and then matching templates within them. I'm going to go back to general, select floral, and choose full bloom as my template. Let's select build it, and it is now launching the poster calendar builder. Now I'm going to choose if I want to upload new photos to use for my calendar or use already uploaded photos that I have saved in my albums. Let's select my albums, go over to the left, find the folder where your photos are saved, and you can either select all photos, deselect all photos, or select them one by one. You'll notice that at the top of the window, it says I have 6 selected out of 1 to 20 photos needed. This is the range of photos needed to complete the product. I fit within that range, so let's select continue. Now I'm going to choose if I want to manually place those photos into the layouts by myself or have it autofill the calendar with the photos I have selected. Let's select autofill and have it build the calendar for me. Perfect. Now it starts on the full artboard view of the poster calendar. To view by months, you can switch between the artboard icon and the month icon. Over on the bottom in the months tab, just click the thumbnail to jump to the month. So let's go over to September, click our photos tab, and I'm going to drag and drop this photo on a date. I have now just personalized that date. Let's double click, and I can now choose if I want to include the date and holiday. I can include the image or not, and I can also include text. So for this one here, I'm going to uncheck mark this, so that way I don't have the date or holiday appear. I'm going to move my photo more in the center, check mark include text, and type in what I want it to say. You'll notice that as you type, the characters remaining will decrease. This lets you know when you get to the maximum amount of characters to fit within that date. Select OK. And there you go. Now let's go back to months, go into November, and this time let's just double click on the date. So click on November 6th. This time here, I'm not going to be including an image, but I am going to include text. Let's type in my birthday. And there we go. You can also double click, go to photos, and drag within the frame over here. Perfect. Let's go back to artboard and take a look at the design. Now, I have 6 photos. Let's go over to layouts and see what other designs are available with 6 photos. You can see the number of photos used by reading it underneath the thumbnail. Now just drag and drop on the page and it will update with that new layout. If in case you already made design changes or added text, they will be lost and replaced with the new layout. However, all of your personalized dates will be saved. And I like this one, so now I'm going to take a look at what other backgrounds I can add. Let's scroll down in here. And I like the way this one here looks, so I'm going to drag and drop onto the artboard. To have a closer view while you're designing, click on the magnifying glass. To navigate around the page, hold down the spacebar, click and drag to pan view. Select OK, and let's do so. Now let's head on over to borders. I'm going to select this one here, but instead of changing one by one, I'm going to do visible pages, and it changes them all for me. Now I'm going to go into art, see if there's any other flowers I may want to add, and this this one here looks nice, so let's just drag and drop anywhere on the page. Shrink down in size. Rotate it. And I'm going to actually replace this one with my new one. So click this one. I can either delete by pressing the X or the trash can up at the top and move this to its old location. Perfect. Let's zoom out and everything looks like the way I want it to. And let's move on to Add to Cart. I am now prompted to save my calendar. Type in the name and save as new project. While you're building your calendar, you can always save by clicking the Save button located next to the Add to Cart button. Spelling mistake. And save as new project. It is now bringing me into a final preview before we send off to print. Select OK. Review your project. Make sure the dates are correct. If you added any text, ensure spelling is correct. And once you're happy with the way everything looks, you're ready to add to cart. If in case you had to go back to the builder, click the edit button, and you can also press the share button and share with friends by Facebook, email, or Twitter. Let's add to cart. Confirm I have double checked my work. And it now brings me to the recipient page. Here I can choose where I want my product to be sent. I have myself selected right now, but I can also choose others that are saved in my address book. You can also add a new recipient. On the right hand side, you can adjust the quantity. Simply type in the amount that you would like to receive. Select Continue, and it now brings me into a view of my cart. Here I can see the details of my product. From the drop down, I can go back to Preview, edit the product options such as holidays, size, and so on, edit the quantity, remove from cart. I can also change or add recipients. And I'm ready to check out. On the left-hand side, I'm going to fill in my information. I already have filled in my information in my profile, and it is saved there, so I can check this off, and it autofills all of those forms for me. On the right-hand side, I'm going to fill in all of the credit card information needed to place order. When everything is done, hit the Place Order button, and you're good to go. You'll have your calendar in no time. Be sure to check out the other videos. I'll talk to you soon.